Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be going over the Mossberg 500 shotgun, give my personal opinion on this firearm, show a very short clip of how it fires and my experience with Mossberg customer service. This review may be important to you if you're looking into purchasing a Mossberg shotgun or looking at getting any of their products or a shotgun in general. I got the areas that I'm going to be covering by asking other gun traders and other shooters what they look for when they go out to purchase a new firearm. These areas include practical uses, cost, appearance, comfort, and accuracy. So let's begin. First off, let's take a look at the different practical uses of this shotgun. Some specs of my particular Mossberg 500 base persuader model are it holds up to 8 shells, has a barrel length of 20 inches, standard bead sight, and holds 2 3/4 to 3 inch shells. A lot of people would agree that this is probably one of the top 2 shotguns that come to mind for home defense. This is why I purchased it. You can easily grab it and maneuver around doorways without having a 20-inch barrel hit the door frame, and it allows it to spread the shot a little wider, a little quicker. However, that's not the only use for this shotgun. We can switch out with a longer barrel and go skeet shooting, trap shooting, add a choke and go hunting. Remove the buttstock and go with an adjustable or included pistol grip. We can add ghost ring sights, reflex sights, we can add shell holders, rail systems, and so on. There are so many modifications that can be done to this shotgun, making it very practical for a wide variety of uses. Next, let's take a look at the cost of this particular 500 model. Now I took a look at the Mossberg official website, and this firearm MSRP was about $451. However, I did some looking around all the local gun shops, and the base price before taxes and background check fees varied from $345 to a little over $400. Yet I ended up paying $318 out the door at a gun shop about 5 minutes from my home. So in my location, I got a good deal. I know other people have paid under $300 and so on, but the price was $299 and the taxes made up the rest. So I'm pretty happy with what I paid, considering this has been the only shotgun I've wanted since I was a kid. So in connection with the cost of the shotgun, we can look at cost of ammo. We can easily look at any ammunition website out there and find that depending on what kind of ammo we want to fire, the prices may vary in cost. Personally, I just go to Walmart and pick up a pack of 100 federal multi-purpose rounds. They run about $22 after taxes, so for regular shooting I feel like it's a solid deal. In addition to practicality and cost, I will now talk about comfort. I'm not a very big guy with a wide reach whatsoever, and this shotgun still fits the pocket of my shoulder nicely. The pump is a little farther than I'd like, but once you get a good grip, it shoots amazing. The recoil isn't bad either, and again, I'm not very big, maybe 160 soaking wet, and I still have a lot of comfort shooting it. I did a full cycle of 8 rounds, and this firearm never gave me the impression that I would lose control or like I could not continue to fire. Besides that, there's not too much else to cover when it comes to comfort. Finally, we will go over accuracy. Now we know a shotgun has a spread, and as the shot gets farther from the muzzle, it gets a little bit wider. And to a certain point, there's more shot on the outside than center mass, at which point we would switch to slugs for farther targets. However, I can only really talk about the distance and ammunition that I have used. I set up a squirrel target sheet, and in the short video that we'll take a look at shortly, you can see I was aiming just below the top left target. The distance was about 25 feet, and I fired 4 shells back to back, hitting the target every time. And after the video, I will give a quick story about my experience with Mossberg customer service about an issue that arose with the firearm, and how the company handled the situation. So now we will take a quick peek lasting about 7 seconds.
Oh, Dad.
So again, as you saw, the firearm was pretty accurate, or as accurate as a shotgun can be. And this gives us, the shooter, a peace of mind then that if or when we use the shotgun, we will hit our target. So now we'll go ahead and close my experience in dealing with Mossberg the company. After the day of shooting that you just saw a clip of, in about 50 rounds, I took the shotgun home and got it disassembled for a good cleaning. I had noticed in the upper portion of the receiver a gouge, like someone had gotten a hammer and a punch and took a good hit at it, digging in about 1/8 of an inch or so. There was also a U-shaped, less in depth punch in the upper receiver. At first I figured, oh well, maybe it's just normal wear and tear, but I knew it wasn't right, so I gave Mossberg a call, and they said that they had never heard of their products having any issues like that. So I did a little research, and I only found 2 forums where this had happened before to people in their Mossberg. I ended up calling again to get told that they would have to see the actual firearm to figure out if it was something that can be covered by the warranty. So I finally found a box that would fit the shotgun and padded case with a good amount of bubble wrap. I inserted, per the Mossberg warranty, a typed note describing what was wrong, my email address and phone number, and what I wanted done, and so on. I made sure that I wrote that I wanted them to email or call me with what they had found out and what was going to happen. So anyways, I paid the $30 FedEx shipping and tracked the shotgun and saw it was delivered, and then I waited and waited. About 4 weeks went by and I decided to give Mossberg a call. And they let me know that they had replaced the upper receiver and that I would receive my firearm that Saturday. Not only was the tracking number they gave me wrong, but Saturday came and went, and on Tuesday I called Mossberg again. They told me that they couldn't find any service number for my shotgun. Then they told me that it was just shipped and would arrive in 2 days. As they were verifying my information, they went over my name, number, and address. That's when the associate said, he said that my return address, the one they had sent my shotgun to, was not a Kentucky address like it should have been. It was to South Carolina. So not only did they not notify me that they received my shotgun, or what was wrong with it, or what they had done to it, they just sent my shotgun to someone somewhere in a different state. Needless to say, they assured me that I would not be out of shotgun, but I had to get a hold of FedEx and Mossberg Shipping so they could get on the same page as to where my shotgun had to go. Eventually, after doing the legwork to fix Mossberg's mistake, I got my shotgun back, and could smell that they had test fired it, which I expected, but they didn't even do a courtesy wipe down. So the cons of dealing with Mossberg: no information on the weapon status, unsatisfied with the representatives, long wait time, paid for the first shipping, and of course they sent my dirty shotgun to a different state. The pros of dealing with Mossberg: I got a new upper receiver. So as you can tell, I'm not very happy with how they handle things, but at the end of the day I received my shotgun. Well, that should be it for today, and thank you for taking your time to listen to me, and keep an eye out as I will be doing reviews on several other firearms that I own, to include Mosin Nagant, H&R, and Savage. Thank you again.